Billian music family. True story. Check this. That day I felt like a boss. Before ni get ready, before ni go kuona shosh. Nilikuwa na bragsi, nilikuwa na flows, nilikuwa na new clothes, new Balenciaga. Sikuwa na shikika na tembe nikistaga. My clothes already packed, tungedhani mimi na hama. But that day nikumbuka kama jana. Yeah, nikumbuka kama jana. Cause we lost my dad and my mama.
VPLJ tuambie.
Check it.
I run my foundation, the Billian Foundation here, which is called the Billian Music Family Resource and Leadership Center. So this is the center we have here. So it's a community safe space. I started the organization in 2010 as an artist.
Yeah! Ni Billian hapa na Mandela beats ya vida ghetto two faces smiling
I used to be a rapper, so I recorded a couple of songs, but it didn't go well. So I needed a way of impacting and supporting more young artists because the challenges that I went through, I knew we needed somebody to step up to make it a little softer for those who are coming after us. So that's how I started the Billian Music Family. We used to borrow a classroom here, Kiboro Primary School, every Sunday and meet with the kids, teach them how to sing, rap and all that. And then we realized the education was playing a big role because these kids were thought that it's just music. So we started following up on them going to school, in primary school, when they were still in primary. So those who didn't go to school, I would follow up with them, follow up with their parents. So we made sure that they were going to school. Now when they were transitioning to high school, again, most of them were not able to raise the school fees to go to school. So we started a small scholarship program for our students who are artists to support them through high school. So some of them, I was their fathers, took them to different schools. Some of them have finished school, some of them are in university. We have one who is doing, who is a nurse, who is doing nursing. There's one who is doing journalism. There's one who is doing music production. And there's also a team that works here that were part of the team that we started with. So we scaled it up now later to make it a community center. So community center, we have instruments here at the center. We have music teachers, and the music teachers do outreaches within the schools that we will have across. We have a community library, so we created a community library here so that kids can have a space where they can do their homework, study. We have one of the best chess players in Nairobi were coming from the library. So we partnered with different organizations to create that. Later we have a digital, an interesting digital platform for our students. It's called Learn and Earn. So each student has their own account, unique account, and then they study and they earn points. So we have a partner organization, the UK, they earn points. And every 2 weeks or 1 week, depending on how you are studying, you can redeem your money you redeem your points to get money or get a laptop, or tablet. So this was to support them to be able to get materials for school. But when COVID happened, we realized that it was not just materials for school. Some of these kids did not even have food. So we've opened that now. They come, they learn in the library, and then they go home with shopping they buy food and go back home with. So we've just created a unique platform to support my community. This is where I grew up in, and I went through the same fair share of challenges, but I said I will take a long route, but make sure that the coming generations have something to show. Yeah, so during COVID-19, I think our organization, through our empowerment program, women empowerment program, we were able to produce over 10,000 masks that were produced locally at our hall here. We distributed that, the reusable mask, because people were being caned during the COVID-19 if you're not wearing a mask. We were able to distribute water, we were able to distribute washing soap, hand liquid soap, which were made by women here at the center. So technically what the center does is we're pushing for social change. So right now, apart from the things we're doing now, we are looking at expanding to our new building. I'll give you a tour of, to expand our programs to mental health issues, to have a space where people can have a conversation. Because if you walk around Mathare, you'll get a lot of young people, a lot of people who are supposed to be productive, are drunk, are sleeping, and it's because there's little hope. Here it's how you take it. So we are creating that. We are creating a community radio station so that we are able to, customize the information that we're giving to our community, so that we can help people not to lose hope. We can support different businesses, different organizations, different initiatives through that platform. We are putting up our own music studio. We'll have a big library. We have a rooftop where artists can have concerts in. Yeah, so basically that is what I do. But on the side, I have the Feature Uchi, a program that took me to the US for the Mandela Washington in 2018. We give uniforms to students, needy students. So we buy materials, we work with community tailors, and we look for students who are needy, who need uniforms, and we've given over 10,000 uniforms across the country. And these are done by community tailors here. So right now we are gearing up for another phase this year. We've partnered with Kenya Power KPLC to champion for legal connections, but also support the community with school uniforms. So basically that is what I do, but I'm a politician too.
So what impact do you think you've achieved so far in Mathare area? Like, I know you can't like quantify the impact, but you can just try to mention the impactful things that you've been able to do, and the biggest thing that you're proud of right now in your civic work to have achieved.
I think for me, an impact is when one life is changed, is an enough impact for me. I've been able to see a couple of students from the community, from the organization, finish school, get to college, and be people who now think positively. So for me, that is an impact. I have been able to see women within the network that are making school uniforms, being able to earn something from their families. For me, that is an impact. But one thing that I am proud of is that the community has been able to stand with me, not just as a community leader, but also when I decided to join politics. Most of the time, people don't transition with you. But for me, that was an honor. And I take pride of the people that stood by me and being a role model.
I know you didn't become a member of parliament, but you still had those policy issues that you wanted addressed. Could you be able to say in a summary what are some of the first issues, had you become a member of parliament, would you handle?